Hey, everybody, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for June 1st, 2020. Hope everybody is doing well out there, staying safe and hanging in there. So, brand new month, you know what that means? Brand new transcription. So, we're going to get into it. First of all, I just wanted to say I really enjoyed everybody's posts in the Facebook community group for the transcription from last month. I know that was a tough one, but it seems like a lot of you had a lot of fun doing that one. So, as always, I appreciate you showing your progress and keeping everybody else inspired, including myself. So this month, we're going to go back to another vocalist, perhaps the greatest vocalist of all time, in my humble opinion, Ella Fitzgerald. And the tune that we're going to be doing is the classic Duke Ellington jazz standard, Take the A Train. And this is from her wonderful recording in 1957 with the Duke Ellington Orchestra. It is called Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Duke Ellington Songbook. 1957, a whole 38 songs on this box set. So this is a recording that you must check out. Some of the most swinging, best music that I've ever heard from two of the greatest musicians who have ever lived. And I do think that Ella Fitzgerald was the greatest scat singer of all time. Again, of course, that's just my opinion, but her ability to be as harmonically sophisticated, as rhythmically sophisticated, and as unique as she was, I really think uniquely qualifies her as really the best one that there was when it comes to the art form of scat singing. And that's why I want you to do this solo. Of course, I think our first transcription of the month might have been our second, was Chet Baker, one of his scat solos. And this one is going to be completely different. This one is so much more bebop oriented, and some of the lines she sings are just so genius that you can immediately start to put these into your playing. So the solo starts at 1 minute and 24 seconds into the track, and she does one entire chorus, 32 measures of Take the A Train. So that's what I'd like you to transcribe. Now, of course, if you are a horn player, or actually anybody besides a vocalist, this is going to be tricky simply because trying to notate or translate a scat solo into another instrument is always kind of tricky, but that's all right. That's part of the challenge. That's part of the fun. But just know that you might run into a couple of issues where, she might be doing some very unique things with pitch, things that you can do easily with the human voice, but things that are really hard to translate over to another instrument. So just do your best with that. Don't let it stop you. If you can't do exactly what she's doing, don't worry about that. Don't let it get you discouraged and stop you from doing the entire solo. Just keep going. Get as close as you can, but keep transcribing it. I want to really set a goal for you to do the entire chorus, no matter how frustrating it might be to transfer this over. So a couple of things to think about in the solo while you're transcribing it. I really want you to pay attention to her sense of time. Her sense of time is one of my favorite out of any musician that I've ever listened to. She swings so hard, in my opinion. It's just like you cannot help but tap your foot, snap your finger, just smiling while she's singing. So her sense of time is going to be a major element to this transcription. The second thing I want you to pay attention to, because we just talked about this for an entire month, is her articulation. Again, it's pretty different if you're playing a horn or a different instrument, but I want you to try to get as close as you can. We talked about last month trying to kind of vocalize our articulation. And this is a perfect opportunity to kind of test your ability to do that. Can you turn the syllables that she's using in her solo into a viable articulation on your particular instrument? I want you to pay very, very close attention to that. And of course, we do want to, as always, pay attention to the harmonic material. What kind of devices is she using? Does anything stand out to you as something that you could put into your own playing? Is there vocabulary that you could pull out of this solo and start practicing it independently? That's always there. That's always one of the main benefits of transcribing anything. So that's about it. That's what I want you to work on this month. I think this is going to be really fun for all of you. I know that it's going to be very fun for me to actually transcribe this solo. I learned it a number of years back, but of course I forgot it entirely, which is my own fault. So I'm looking forward to diving back in and figuring out what's going on with this solo. All right, there's your assignment. Have fun with it. Really looking forward to hearing you playing along with this. Let me know if you have any questions. I will put a link to a YouTube video in the show notes this week. You can also find this on Spotify and anywhere else that you stream music. All right, everybody, have a great week. We'll see you on Friday with a regular episode, and have fun. Bye.